Um, for a workout session, we have what do you call it? 15 minutes, or maybe a little bit less, but let's try for 15 minutes, which will bring us to 122. Oh, my workout yesterday looked so good. Let's try that. Let's try to do the workout that we did yesterday. I think it's a 10-minute long workout, so let's just see. In addition to that, let's also just go on it. Just go on this video to see how we are positioned. Good morning, everyone. All right, so I think you can see my mat, not all of it, but I think that's good enough. Let me just bring it back a little bit more, just to be sure. Okay, that works. And let's start off with some planking, just to get ourselves ready from stretching. So let's just plank for a few seconds. Hold your core in as best as you can. Okay. All right, I don't know how long that was for, but let's just move into child pose right away. Okay, have to skip that. Let's just move into child pose. And I'm going to do yesterday's workout today again. My clothes smell so clean. Smell really fresh. Good detergent, I think. Alright. All fours. Legs back as if you're going in a plank. Bring yourself all the way down, like if you're doing a push-up. And then head up, looking in the sky. Over your shoulder, 1. Over your other shoulder, 2. And push back. Hands below your shoulder, knee below your hip, butt curl down. That is cat. And out. That's cow. So cat, butt tucked in, down, and out. Cow. Okay? Next, let's see where we're at. Okay. Let's get some stretching our legs. So bringing this leg forward and this one back. And coming all the way up. And then all the way up to the sky. Look back. Oh, sorry, I'm losing my balance. All the way up. Look back, head up, and stretch. Then down. Remember to just do this wherever you're at. I know it might seem that I am flexible, but it is just trained muscles, nothing more than that. Next leg, folded, hands up, head up, looking towards your fingers, and down. So let's start off with some crunches as we did yesterday. Head lie flat. Start here. Bend your knees. This is just for a beginner's tutorial. Hands behind your head, and we're going up and down. 1 and down. 2 and down and up. Bring yourself all the way up. See if you can go almost to a sitting position. Coming up, right? Keep going up. All right, next from this position, let's bring our knees to meet us the other half of the way. So come up half, bring your knees half. Make sure your legs are straight like this, like a right angle, and then down. And up, right angle, and down. So get your knees to meet you halfway there, right? And then we're just gonna change our workout. Again, still doing the same movement. This time, we're gonna hold our head in position and just stretch your legs while going elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. And you can do this as fast as you can, like that. Or you can do it slowly. Either way, you still get a burn. If you go fast and rest, or you go slowly, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right? Next, go where you're at, go with your own pace. Next, we have toe reach. With this exercise, you're going to put yourself in a right ankle position. So legs straight, back flat, as a right angle, and we're coming up to touch your toes and back, and up and back. So you're not necessarily touching your toes, but you're reaching towards them as high as you can, right? And back, up and back. And the aim for these exercises is to work your core. These work your core muscles more than anything else, right? And I know from my exercise yesterday, I started to work on the lower body right at this point. However, for this one, we're not going to jump right onto the lower body just yet. Because we're still in this right angle position, coming up, reaching for your toes, going back, up, reaching for your toes. This will work your top section, right? I'm just going to show you while you're in this same position, how you can move from this position to work your lower abs. Those are the ones that are the bottom part of your belly. These are the ones that I really need to work on right now too. So I am going to change focus from doing these upper body abs to more focus on my lower body abs, right? And to do lower body ab workout, we have to work this area, your lower area. So if you're in the same right angle position and you bring your legs down, put your hands down below your butt so you can have balance and support. Down and bring your legs back up. This one will work your lower abs in the same way, or a very similar way to how you did your toe reach or your crunches. This is like reverse crunch, right? For your lower abs. And you keep doing this. And there's multiple ways you can do this exercise. You can do it where you go mid instead of all the way down, midway and back. Or you can do it all the way down and back. You can also do it and hold it, right? So do it here, hold it until you're finished your timing. Whew. Good job. Hey Krishana, I'm here trying to get in some exercise, and I'm trying to do a beginner's class on exercising today, just so that a lot of people have been saying, oh, I'm very flexible, so I do a lot of flexibility exercises, or they will say to me, the training seems a little bit intense or hard because I'm going fast as well. And I guess because I was thinking about people just joining me from the start, but not necessarily where people are right now, who are just joining, okay? So another lower ab exercise, you can do is to do the same thing when you're in a right angle position. Lower your legs, and instead of doing both legs at the same time, you do one at a time. This is much easier, and you can also use this to practice before you lower both legs, okay? All right. Next, what do we have next? Hey Creeper, I'm looking at the wrong live. Remember to like the live, guys. Thank you. Alright, so from here, we can do other exercises that work our lower body and the full body exercise as well, which is cardio. For example, we only have 5 minutes left, guys. Sorry. Starting in high plank position, high plank. Guys, when it comes to planking, if you're not where you're supposed to be, that is fine, because planking is very hard. And when I just started planking, I wasn't getting it, right? So there are different types of planks. You have elbow plank, where you bend your elbows and you rest on your elbows, go on your toe point, where your toes are tucked under, bringing your shoulders over your elbows, right? That's elbow plank. Woo. You have high plank, where you're on your hands, but they're high, instead of elbow. You do the same thing where your shoulders are over your wrist and your toes are tucked under, and you keep your butt tucked in, so you're on like a straight line somewhat, or your body's straight. So this is high plank. Woo. And from high plank, you can do different exercises like mountain climber, where you go up to your elbow one at a time, mountain climber twist, mountain climber twist, where you go left to right, right, twisting your body and running it as fast as you can, or you can do it slowly. Woo. Easing a trainer. Okay, there are other exercises that you can do in high plank, like Spider-Man, where you come all the way up, bring it back, all the way up, bringing it back. And you're bringing your knee towards your wrist or elbow and bringing it back. You can also do it twist, Spider-Man twist, up and back. Whew. So a lot of those, the form is not right. Always try to remember when you're doing these exercises to hold your core in, up and back, up and back. I too am a beginner, I would say. I've only been exercising for a couple months. I'm not yet at my 1 year mark. Woo! Have quite some time to go before we're 1 year, at least 6 months. So I've been just exercising for 6 months, so we do have some way to go. All right, I did work up a sweat and we only have 2 minutes remaining. I'm almost out of breath and I'm sweating. So normally tell you during my exercises that you can wipe your sweat, drink some water when you have breaks. Since recent times, I've been trying to do exercises where we have less breaks so we can go through them, build more cardio, and longer breathing strategies to work out through our exercises. However, we're still working on those. There's something that I think we need to do as well, is to do some jogging. So I don't know how it is for you guys, but we have to add jogging into our exercises for cardio. Okay, so let's do some wide sit. Oh, okay, I think there's some exercises, like for example, there's this one that I said we need to do more of to stretch, but I don't remember exactly what it is now, but I'll look at it. All right, so just to make sure that we're stretching properly, let's do this one. If you can do it, try. If you can't, you know, it's muscles practicing. So we're going to bring our heels together as close as we can and use your hands for support. It's a butterfly sit like we normally do, but this time we're actually on for your feet. So going up, back, back. If you can, you straighten yourself. We're going to get here to the point where we can just sit like this and hold it for a while. That's the aim. It's to build our toes and ankles. These are just areas of our body that we don't normally pay a lot of attention to. We do pay attention to our toes when we're doing planks, so our toes get some exercise at that time, but our ankles need some support, some training, as well as your wrist. So while we're here, we can do the wrist exercises as well by pointing your fingers towards you, towards your body, and then just leaning into your wrist, taking a little bit of pressure off your foot, and just lean into your wrist, and then ease it off. So go back, lean into your wrist again, and then back. Switch your hands, pointing your fingers away from you. I don't know if you can see my hands. I'll just bring them back like that. So your hands are supposed to point away from you. Put them out a little bit from you where you can feel comfort. And just rest into them. And then back. And then rest into them again. And then back. Alright? And that's all for today, guys. It's 50-minute workout. Seems like a long time, but it really isn't. Thank you for working out with me today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Lunchtime workouts.